What's up, guys? We just bought a hobby shop with 50 years worth of inventory. This is a tiny portion of it, and we've been going through it. We're gonna find items worth over $1,000, tons of items worth hundreds, and it's gonna be a blast. Let's dive in. Well, we've got a big day ahead of us. 12-foot trailer stuffed to the brim. I'm quite nervous to see if the value is there. I paid $15,000 for the contents of this trailer, and it feels like that is a giant hole to dig out of. And of course, we gotta at least double our money because the amount of work it's gonna be. So we're looking for at least $30,000 in value. And hopefully as we unpack this, we'll maybe get a little bit better of an idea of what we've got. In case you didn't see us make this buy, we met with a hobby shop owner who closed after 50 years. He wants to sell everything to us. There were so many boxes, we didn't have time to look into each one. Because of that, we don't really know what everything could be worth. Let's look at a few items' values first and go from there. Well, I just looked up this piece right here, and this one is a nice start. So this is going to be a comfortable $200 because one sold on bid for $202. And usually if it's sold on bid, it means you could get a little more, especially for a rare piece like this. So I might be able to ask $300 on that. We'll call it $200, and we got a long ways to go to get to $30,000, but that's a nice start. This horse is by Marx, M-A-R-X. I got one on bid that went for $60 in similar condition. This guy should be another $70 since he's like totally appears to be complete with the original box. This bin has about 5 trains of this variety. This one easily $50. 1, 2, 3, 4 trains, plus a bunch of these like vintage Sears type catalogs, 1900s early. I'm gonna call that a very comfortable $200 bin. Plus we're gonna add a few things to it, more trains from that line. They're metal, they're lino, they're really nice. But I feel like after adding these 3 additionals, just conservatively we'll call this bin $300. Like, look how beautiful that one is. Just pulled this train out of that same box down there. Vinyl 1318E, it's an electric, very, very heavy. Probably a $200 train just right there. And then these each are probably 30 to 50 a piece. We keep finding stuff like this, we're gonna be doing all right. Mark's train set should be an easy $60. Plus this guy, probably $40. So after getting things into safe bins, Alex and I spent a few hours loading good items onto the golf cart and brought them to the barn to be stored for now.
Ooh.
And that's like,
did you just make a ooh sound like you're tired?
Now with Sky Guy here, there's 3 of us to organize and move all of these items. Next, we can start unboxing everything and see many of these items for the first time.
So we got this little stack here. Chase is gonna go to the storage unit. We're just gonna go through here and bin up stuff, essentially. I don't know if we have enough bins.
Now I've had this storage unit for a couple months now, and it's only about 1/10 full. So I figured I'd bring at least a van load over to the storage unit. Hopefully, we'll find some major jackpots in this load and in others. We shall see.
So this is worth what, 50 bucks opened?
On bid.
125 plus tax, marked. Sheesh.
Yeah, open on bid, it's 50
Molded
bucks.
in red. Well, let's open it up, make sure it's in there.
This one is cool. This one
Let's
is
look it
actually
up.
signed by...
Oh, what the heck? Is that an
Yeah.
official signature?
I mean, that's...
Or is that printed?
No, that's definitely not printed.
So that's legit.
That's what I thought.
All right, well, let's scan it using the eBay app.
Yeah, that's the tough thing about a lot of this stuff is it doesn't have barcodes.
That's how you know it's old.
Yeah.
Shoot. $40 on bid, not signed. I don't know if we can see that, but that's solid. So one of the things, guys, when you're looking up old stuff that doesn't really have many indicators, first thing to do, try and find the brand. If you can find the brand, then search by, you know, whatever it is. So we'd type in, you know, Hazel's Marionettes, and you look for other identifiers. Looks like her name is Dorothy, 812 Dorothy. So maybe that's the number.
I couldn't find any sold, so I looked unsold, but couldn't find anything specific. But a lot of them, I mean, are going for $40, $50. I mean, there's this one right here. On bid, it went for $100. So, I mean, since I can't find it, I mean,
It went on bid for $100.
I mean, not this one, but just...
Yeah, a similar one.
So we continued to search through all of these boxes in the 90-degree weather, and we weren't really finding anything super special. A couple of $20 items, a bunch of junk, this cool thing. But then finally, we found something noteworthy.
Like these Marvel characters could be something good.
World's Great the Human. Oh, dude, that's got to be huge.
I know it.
These are sealed.
The world's greatest hero.
Oh, Hulk, your stupid leg. Oh, it's not sealed. Wait, it is?
Oh, no, neither of these are sealed.
Well, were they re-glued?
Yeah, Mego.
Mego?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. I think I will almost be so impressive. I honestly have no idea what I just said. Yeah, they're probably new, just like
This one,
the glue
this one maybe not. I don't know.
Gotta teach y'all how to look up trains. Most important part is this number right here.
Yes, sir.
1267.
Some Star Wars,
Some random. There's definitely vintage Star Wars in there though.
yeah.
What the heck?
And modern too. It looks like it's got everything. Some of it's vintage, some of it's modern.
And we have, oh, the ninja from Star Wars Attack of the Clones.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Oh, that's a cool hat. Here's what we look like.
Dummy.
So we want to spice things up a little bit here and mix in a competition as we try to find the best items from this hobby shop buyout. Alpal has been selling for 2 months. I've been selling for 20 years on eBay. So we're gonna have a competition between the two of us to see who can sell the most and get the best items in a 7-day span. Let's do it. So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go out to the barn where we have everything stored from this massive purchase. It's still like a treasure hunt.
Yeah, completely.
We don't know what we have. Each of us will list 11 a day. Alpal is learning how to list on eBay right as we speak. Holy hand cramp. Oh my gosh. I think I gotta hold it from the other side because, oh, now it's upside down.
Skylar, just do your thing.
So we each are gonna get 30 minutes each day. I'm gonna give you a 5-minute head start. You get to pick 11 items. Each day we get to pick 11 more. We might even progressively go to 12, 13, 14, 15. And we're gonna list those items in the day. And whoever sells the most dollar amount by next Monday, we're recording this on a Monday, 7-day period, wins.
Okay, so
There will be a prize if you win, and I don't know what there'll be for me. But your goal is to have the highest valued items that will hopefully sell fast because we need to make some money back.
Yep, yes we did.
$15,000 spent. We've only sold $150 worth of stuff.
Yep.
So let's get to it.
All right, so luckily I've already gotten a chance to see some of the items that are in here. So I think I'll get a good head start. I think this bad boy right here, I believe is a $600 item. So I'm gonna go ahead and grab that one immediately. That's my first one. So I know I'm looking for Lionel. I believe this is something Franklin Mint, and I don't really know what else I'm going to be looking for. I know there's a lot of Lionel trains in here, Redline, Hot Wheels, and we're going to see what we can find. I only have 5 minutes before Chase gets out here, so we'll see what I can find.
I gave him 6 minutes, and I'm really hoping he didn't take the item I had in my mind.
Those
Dang it. Oh gosh.
So I think I'm very ahead of the game right now.
Yeah, it's a good start. That Lionel Classics is one I really wanted, and you grabbed it. Looks like you got some really nice stuff. 6-minute head start. We got 24 more minutes to go.
All right, so I just found this. Again, like I said, big ticket items only for Alpal right now. I don't think that, yeah, this is streamlined, but metal. And these bad boys are metal. And I don't know, this could be $50, it could be $500. I have no idea, but I'm gonna go ahead and say that it is.
I'm taking my first item.
What is yours? Oh,
Porcelain Briar Horse.
okay.
1950s Borden milk truck. I feel like I've sold something like this a long time ago.
These are all little Coke bottles.
Massive
Oh gosh.
racetrack.
But these are $100. I'm gonna take 2 of them.
All right, I'm running kind of low on time here. This is probably at least $100. World War II rocket launcher Jeep. And then I haven't even looked, but it's styrofoam. I'm just gonna take it. There's an old Marx train set.
Brand new shape. I can't find one exactly like it, but because of time, I found something similar sold for $300. So we're gonna go ahead and take a gamble and say this is a good one.
All right, 12-minute mark. Meaning we have 12 more minutes. I restarted the timer after the 6-minute head start. This is a Lino log loader. Hoping it's worth at least $100.
No. I knew it was over there.
Add that to my pile, would you?
I'm the one who put everything in this barn too. I knew this was here. Get out of here.
All right, officially we are at the 2-minute countdown. Alpal is now trying to locate good items for tomorrow, which tomorrow we're gonna do items only under a pound. So we're gonna kind of eliminate the big strategy. I've got 2 minutes, I have 8 items locked in. I need to get 3 more. He's already locked in. I just found a box of Briar horses that I'm hoping will have some good stuff. Sweet mercy, I put it here. Oh! Do we have to deduct from our total if we break stuff? Holy goodness, what are these?
Oh goodness.
Oh my goodness, I'm taking, I wish I didn't just lock those in. I'm gonna take one of these. Those are Lionel
goodness.
trains. Massive.
Look how big this box is.
Massive.
That's huge.
Like,
those look brand
2 feet?
spanking new. Yeah, those are 2 feet long probably.
I'm locking that in. I feel good about that.
All right.
There we go. Okay. It's good. It's definitely solid. It ranges from 178 to 303. Here's my 11 items. There's Al Pal's. We're gonna go inside and list them. And here's what we're gonna do. Once they're all listed, we will get a total. We'll keep track of our total listed price and our total sold dollar amounts. So the winner is based on whoever actually gets the highest sold dollar amount, not listed price. But we'll keep an idea of what we've listed too to just kind of see what happens. And I think we're gonna do pretty well. The goal is to get our 15,000 back as quick as possible. All right, we're inside listing. Here's that crazy Corvette that Al Pal got. Massive. That one's looking good for you. This one he thought he got, but I got this one.
No, there's another Wells Fargo Stagecoach.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, this one's crazy. I didn't even know what was inside that styrofoam. I just grabbed it, and then we finalized this porcelain horse. I'm gonna try to get 200 for it. This train, this is Alex's. I listed that for 600. So he's starting the drafts, and then I'm finalizing. We're trying to teamwork right now. 270 is what I put this train for, which is mine, and then 150 on this rocket launcher Jeep. So that's what we've got listed. And we'll keep on listing the rest, and I'll update you guys on the final number of listed price, and then we'll see if anything sells tomorrow. And comment right now who you think is going to win this challenge. Each day, I'm deciding now that I'm going to give Alex a 5-minute head start. I think today is going to be the biggest, advantage?
Today was the easiest big advantage, yeah, with all the big box stuff.
Yeah, so he knew things to try to get in the first 5 minutes. Tomorrow we're going to do a pound or less on the items, so we can maybe list them a little quicker. These listings are complicated and difficult, just more time consuming, with not that many comps on some of this stuff. Well, we just made a potentially crazy discovery. This is the Franklin Mint Corvette that Al Pal picked out. I assume that was your first item, first or second. It could be worth over $1,200. It's the yellow 1967 Franklin Mint Connoisseurs Series. And we found one sold from ages ago with 47 bids for $1,200. Ours is like brand new condition, and I'm hopeful that we'll be able to get something like that. And I think we honestly need to go for more, because a lot of times, if there's no other options and the only sold listing was on bid, that meant the right buyers didn't see it in time, and it probably could have gotten more. That may not be true in every case, but in most cases that's true, and that's kind of how I price. That's what me and Al Pal have been talking about as he's learning to list on eBay. I'm probably gonna put it at like 1,500, maybe even up to 2,000, and just put best offer on, just in case it's worth more than that 1,200. All right, Al Pal, I'm not liking my chances.
Why?
I just got a message, third message, which I've been answering some questions about the yellow Corvette that you got, and I believe I just sent an offer out on the car, and they said, "Thank you for the offer. I'd like to offer you $1,300 for this car, which would include shipping. It looks to be a beautiful car. Please consider my offer. Thank you, George."
George, my man.
George might come through for you, and we haven't even mentioned that I don't have any sales. Stuff that we still have a couple things to finalize. We weren't able to get everything done yesterday. But you sold this train.
Yep.
This just random used train for $179.
Yep.
Paid, and you sold, where's the other thing?
I think it's over here.
The American Flyer, that's the one.
And
This one you sold for $225. There were only comps that used for $160. We made up a price of $300 for new. Accepted an offer of $225. So you have $400 in sales, and I have 0. And you might now have $1,700. And I still have 0.
I think that might be acceptable.
It's going to be a big hole to dig out of, but they still have to actually make this offer.
That's
here.
true.
So
That's
I
true.
can't send another offer because I already sent one. So I might just have to tell them to send me an offer because the listing has offers on it. So we'll see what happens. All right, Jackie, let me ask you one more time.
Oh.
Do you guys think we should take the offer?
Yeah.
Yeah? So you're telling me that I should hit accept offer right here?
Oh.
Yeah? All right, here we go.
Oh.
$1,250 plus $50 in shipping. What do you think, Big Jack? Woohoo! Yeah, what do you think, Gracie girl? Yay! If they pay for that, Alpal's probably gonna win. Is that right, Jackie?
Yeah.
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 But maybe I still have a chance.
Oh.
Hello there.
Hello there.
So, I just wanted to say that Chase probably won't see this for a long time, and Skylar probably won't see it till he's editing all this, but I really admire Chase, and if there's one thing I've learned in the month and a half that I've been working here, his knowledge is so extensive, and he just knows so much about so much stuff. So the fact that I'm beating him right now is also God's blessings and a ton of luck, but I feel really good about myself. So keep cheering me on, and hopefully these next 4 days I can still come out on top.
So yes, that sale for $1,250 plus shipping went through for Alpal. He now has sales of, and this is net after fees sales, $1,062, $191, and $152, which is roughly $1,400 in after fees net sales. And I have that right there. Can you read that? Yeah, that's what I got. We are Alex agreed upon modifying the rules for the next one. We're gonna do an hour, all items under £1, but we're gonna do 20 items per person. This will give me a little bit more of a chance, maybe. I feel like I'd have a better chance if we couldn't look stuff up, but I do want to be able to look stuff up so we can make sure to pick the best items. His 5-minute advantage was extremely clutch, but he still did really well after I was out there too. No item under $100 listed. And that Franklin Mint Corvette selling for $1,250 is very clutch. Hopefully we find more items like that.
Yes, sir.
All right, 1 hour on the clock. It's 9:40. We have till 10:40.
Woo!
Items under £1. We got a scale to confirm if there's any that are close. Let's do it. This looks interesting. It's kind of heavy for a small little robot toy. Make sure it's under £1. I'm sure it is, but it is quite heavy for its size. 9 ounces. So I got one. Alpal has 2, and we have 40 minutes left. This one is solid if it's under £1. Oh, yes.
Oh my goodness.
Well, Alpal uncovered the box of games, already took something from it. And I found this, but sweet mercy, it's coming in at 1.1 pounds. I wonder if I separate the battery pack.
Robert, no, it's cheating.
No. Well, I just found a treasure chest inside of this box. It does. There's something in here. What is this stuff? It's like perfume bottles or something. All right, Alpal, 10-minute countdown. How you feeling?
I'm feeling good about my $1,300 car.
Yeah, you got a nice cushion. How many items you got locked in right now under
I
£1?
have 8.
8. I've got 14.
12.
And we got 10 minutes left. Our standard is probably going to have to decrease a little bit here. There's just so much, like, so many items that are probably, you know, between $20 and $50. I think we've both been shooting for over 50. Well, he just threw in 5 more items with 1 minute left. Mine are loaded on the golf cart, ready to go. Okay,
They're
2
probably
cars.
like $20, $30.
There we go. There's Alpal's 20. We'll see how we did. I think you got to start working on listing this stuff.
Yep.
All right, so challenge aside, this is just a really awesome item that we found. It works great. It's like a Nomad. You've got it with batteries rocking right now.
Yeah.
Beautiful score. Well, it's the following day. Do you think you listed about 30 of the 40 items we got yesterday?
Probably.
Something like that. Not a single one sold, so that is a bummer. But this sold from my original batch for $230. This is the Wells Fargo Stagecoach, which actually I picked out this one for the challenge. Alex picked out this one. We combined them because they were actually partners, and they went for $800. So we each get another $400 for those.
Doesn't change the challenge, but
Yeah, I'm still down by about $1,200 or more because that is the only other sale that I've had. But hey, we're stoked to get another massive sale under the belt. Here's what we're gonna do for day 3. We have 26 items laid out on this table. We're each gonna pick 11 of them, so 4 will not be picked. We have 30 seconds in real time and 3 seconds in your time to try to pick out the absolute best 11 items to go towards our challenge. It's gonna be fun. We know that a lot of these are high end. Some of them either you or I have looked up, some of them we have not. Some of them are assumed good. There are a few that are definitely gonna be desirable for the beginning. We should probably get a coin flip for it. Do we still have a quarter for the picture box?
Yeah, I think so.
All right, I'll call it in the air.
Okay.
Heads. All right.
Wow.
Well, that means I'm going first. He's got his bin on the left, mine's on the right.
All right.
And I'm gonna go
Of course.
with this monstrosity that we know is really, really good.
Two nice brand new
Two
trains.
vinyls sold together. I'm gonna go with this then.
Oh.
So the Star Wars figures, 27 figures in there.
Well, I mean, the main stuff that's sold so far is Franklin Mint, so it seems to be selling fast, so I'm just going to go with this Harley
That's
Davidson.
Harley.
Yeah, so.
All right, he's going with the other G.I. Joe. It is vintage, it is sealed. All right, that's it, folks. We just crossed 11 minutes on the clock, 30 seconds per pick at 22 items. These items, I have a strong feeling will do a lot better than yesterday, since we were going under a pound yesterday. I will say, some of the items that we found, we have not found worth listing online. So that's these ones we're looking at here. So 4 of my figures didn't get listed, 4 of your figures didn't get listed from the under a pound. And then my Lionel set, I just think will do better in local auction. So that's our small start to our local auction pile, and I think we're going to be building that up pretty quick here by the end of the week.
For sure.
But we got to list all this stuff on eBay today. All right, well, Alpal's destruction of me is getting comical at this point. We've got 5 more sales from the challenge, and all 5 of them are his. So this, even though it wasn't that valuable, it still sold for 20 bucks. This G.I. Joe sold for 90 bucks. This NES 4-score sold for 45. This was the Colt Franklin Mint truck, and that sold for $212. And then the sale of the day, the Lionel Classics train. The thing I was hoping he would not pick in the initial 5-minute advantage, that sold for $675. You think I could beat you?
I don't think there's a chance.
I don't think so either. That is insane. Insane. Even the small items that are selling are his. But that sale and the Corvette sale, probably those 2 alone will beat my entire week's sales. We'll see. I do still have some nice stuff listed, but man, I'd have to have everything sell at this point. Well, the challenge is over. It's Monday morning. Some more crazy sales happened. This was a Franklin Mint something or other. I don't even remember.
That was the
The Duria.
That's diarrhea.
The diarrhea sold for what? $350?
Yeah.
This Rolls Royce sold for $975. This Franklin Mint Harley was on the lower end, sold for $85, still sold. The Marks train set, we put that on bid and it went for $165. All 4 of those items were Alex's items. This was my log loader, it sold for $90, and I also sold all 5 of the Sideshow figures for 80 bucks a piece to one buyer. So we're hoping they'll want to buy all the other ones too. And 2 more things to note. I did sell the second Nomad for $350, which was awesome. And I don't think we noted that earlier. And my Star Wars figures, they do have a bid for $300. So we'll just add those on for $300 to my total. They'll probably go for more because there are a few people asking questions about them. But those end in like 3 days, so we'll just count it for $300. After the first week of sales, you might have guessed it, but Alpal did destroy me. The final number that he got in sales, net sales, was $3,700 in 1 week, which is insane.
Yeah,
And I got 2,000. That included the second Nomad, the Power Glove, some of those sales that got me a little bit closer.
which is still a lot.
But that $1,200 Corvette,
Yeah, that was.
it was pretty much over from day one. But it's been 3 weeks now since we bought this stuff from Ron, 3.5 weeks. And we've been keeping track of our total overall sales. And I know some of you are wondering where we have landed. Yeah, the video's coming out today, so this is crazy. We just passed $13,000 in net sales, so that's after fees, shipping, all expenses. $13,000 in sales. We're almost there after a month. We have only listed the best stuff. That is it. I think the $30,000 goal might come true for it being roughly worth 30,000 once we process through everything. So we'll probably about make our money back after the top 20%, and on buys like this, that's usually my goal because that's the 20-80 rule, the Pareto principle. It applies here. You want to make sure that the highest end items can get your money back quickly because 15,000 is a lot to have tied up, and then it'll take a lot longer to get the next 15,000. That's okay, that's part of the deal, and I'm very excited to hopefully be able to buy the rest of the hobby shop, which will have even more stuff than this buy, plus, should we tell them? The man cave. And watch us buy everything in this video right here.